MK. Live that life. Yeah. I'm a young nigga on the north side, new stunner. Woo. I'm a young nigga on the north side, new stunner. Yeah. I'm a young nigga on the north side, new stunner. Woo. I'm a young nigga on the north side, not gun ya. I'll pull up, insert your ass in a Honda. Yeah. Take a 5-star bad bitch straight to Benny Hanna's. Woo. I don't know her name, but she gave me head in the sauna. Woo. Got a type of bread that'll make a fuck nigga wonder. Woo. On my flatbed, on my old school down to Georgia. Yeah. Get a private jet, then make a mess down in Florida. Woo. Spend 20K on an ankle brace for my daughter. I'm taking chance, wherever we go, we can van. Look how I fuck with Charlene, look how I serve the fiend. Yeah. You gotta stay on your dean, you gotta feed your team. Yeah. You gotta live like a king, you gotta call the shots, you gotta just, this that mafia shit. You gotta wash your hands before you dap me up. Before I knew how to read, I knew how to multiply and add it up. Fucking all these niggas, bitches, now these niggas mad at us. Why? This a double take, this a rewind of my life. Woo. So much jewelry on, got pulled over by Vice. Damn. I'm a young nigga on the north side, new stunner. Woo. I'm a young nigga on the north side, new stunner. Yeah. I'm a young nigga on the north side, new stunner. Woo. I'm a young nigga on the north side, not gun ya. I've been trapping in the same clothes for the past week. Woo. I've been grinding hard on the paper chase, can't sleep. Cutthroat, yeah, a couple niggas had to get fleeced. Woo. I'm a street nigga, ain't no way I'm dodging no beef. Everywhere I go, I take the hood with me 50 deep. I'm a walking millionaire, I ain't even gotta speak. Yeah. By the club out there, how your bitch work for me. You know I robbed the plug, you heard I robbed the plug. I can get wicked, I fell in love with the drugs. I showed you how to finesse, I showed you how to invest. Out in the world of so many, I just pulled up in the Bentley. I just hopped out with Lil Britney. Dracos and choppers, we never do semis. How about we dumping whoever any? Hundreds on hundreds, you know we got plenty. Yeah, live that life. I'm a kingpin nigga, I'm a Gatton, I'm a Titan. Woo. In the kitchen with the Thor hammer, hit it with the lightning. We was serving bricks, sipping purple drink like the Vikings. Woo. If you kill for me, you can roll with me, I take a liking. Trap God, I'm a legend. Money bags, we done did it. Brick fair, you can get it. Woo. Niggas talking about they turned up and ain't amp. You ain't north side, nigga, you ain't got no stamp. Yeah. I'm a young nigga, I'm the north side, new stunner. Woo. I'm a young nigga, I'm the north side, new stunner. Yeah. I'm a young nigga, I'm the north side, new stunner. Woo. I'm a young nigga, I'm north side, not gun ya. I'm too turned and I'm turned up to the max. Woo. I'm too turned and I'm turned up to the max. Yeah. I'm too turned and I'm turned up to the max. You know I robbed the plug. You heard I robbed the plug. Yeah.
Wake up. Okay. We back.
Presented by 419 The Grind.
Welcome back.
Oh
you are
goodness.
tuned into the all new Rise and Grind Morning Show. We apologize. I'm so sorry.
We blacked out up here. That was kind of scary.
Yeah, we had a little bit of a blackout.
But we are back.
We had some technical difficulties, but we are back. Thank you for being patient, and thank you guys for tuning back in.
And bearing with us.
Yes, and thank you for bearing with us. Thank you, Grinders. We got our, we still got our girl, Miss Hudson, on the line from the L Suite. So we're gonna finish talking to her.
Can you hear us?
Are you still there, girl? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can now.
Okay, great. Well, thank you for your patience as well, and thank you for bearing with us. We had some technical difficulties. You know, this technology is a little, funny every now and again. So we appreciate you for being patient as well.
Yeah,
and,
no problem.
We're gonna just go back to the beginning because I don't think that we really got to, you couldn't hear me. We were having some, discrepancies with the questions and stuff. So I just want to make sure everybody really knows who you are. So I want you to introduce yourself and tell everybody where you come from, what high school you went to.
And talk about the caramel cake.
I didn't even get your zodiac sign.
Yes, and Shae always wants to know your zodiac sign.
Okay. Well, my name is Lamisha Hudson. I'm the owner operator of the L Suite, which is basically a cottage or home bakery, but I also do private catering and pop-up shops.
Wow.
I am a Pisces,
Okay.
born and raised here in Toledo,
Yes.
Ohio,
Money.
and I graduated from START
Roy C.
High School. Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
What year did you come out of Roy C? I came out in 01.
95.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
And where did you get your master's from?
Yeah, you said you got your master's.
I got my master's from University of Toledo.
Yeah, Rockets. Yes, that's a good education. Yeah,
Yes.
so you got your master's in education, you said?
Yes.
So were you a teacher, or like what exactly did you do with your degree?
No, actually, long story short, when I was teaching, it was brought to my attention by a mentoring teacher that I was too invested in the kids in the wrong way in terms of being concerned about a lot of their home lives. And I was told I should make a decision if I wanted to be a teacher or a social worker. So basically, I've been working in social services from the time I graduated all the way up, even still. Like I was saying, I'm currently a prevention health navigator with Equitas Health. And basically what I do is I assist people with getting access to PrEP. For those who don't know, PrEP is pre-exposure prophylaxis, and is basically to prevent people from contracting HIV. And before that, I was working in HIV case management. And before that, I was helping families get access to better health care and other resources that they needed. But essentially, anything that deals with what I consider to be my people, Black people, I absolutely love doing. That is my passion. And so anything that helps them, and for a lot of people who don't know, Black people are the most impacted by HIV. And so yeah, especially here in Lucas County, which is a whole nother conversation, but that's something else that I do.
Right.
But I love my people. I love helping my people, and anything to better my people, I'm all for.
Oh,
Yes,
wow.
we
That's
appreciate
amazing.
that.
Yes, we appreciate all the work you're doing because, there's, so there's a lot, there's people in that are helping and doing a lot of things in that, but just not enough. Right. So we definitely appreciate you for the service that you put in the community. What made you want to, where do you think that passion came from, and like wanting to just be of service to others and help people?
I come from a family that has always taught me the beauty in tolerance and acceptance. Yeah. And kind of the way to better nurture people and make people feel accepted oftentimes or whatever. And so that's kind of how the two kind of merged together. But yeah, my family, our acceptance, like I said, of any and everybody kind of fueled that desire in me. And kind of the more that you learn, especially about Black history and how disenfranchised we are, it kind of fuels a fire in me to do better and do as much as I can to help my community.
Yes, so thank you for your services.
Yes, absolutely.
Probably a difficult job.
When I was in school and wanted to be a teacher, I feel what she's saying, because a teacher grabbed me by the coat collar. He said, "Don't want to be a teacher and think you're going to change the world."
Yeah.
He said it's just a regular 9 to 5. And then that kind of deterred me from wanting to be a teacher, because being a teacher is like you're supposed to change the world. You're reaching out to young people or the next generation, and you're trying to teach them. But for a teacher in the field to tell me, "Don't come try to change the world," that was a real deterrent. And then I started working construction.
But his heart wasn't in the job. No. His heart wasn't in the job.
But he's been doing it for so long, I guess after a while you get to that level. You ain't going to change the world, because the world changed anyway. And just look at it as a job and not being a superhero. But I wanted to be a superhero.
You can't change the world, but you helping somebody. I'm pretty sure that teacher helps somebody.
I looked at a lot of my teachers like superheroes.
And then you got to think, like, even if you think back to like a lot of the successful people, and in different interviews they'll say, somebody will ask them that, who inspired you, or who turned, who introduced you to this. And a lot of people say, "Oh, I remember this one teacher." You know what I'm saying? Like, that's always somebody's kind of story.
Like us as colored people, we just had that natural knack to want to teach, or, want to teach the next generation and want to give out information. Like, if we have some valuable information, we want to share it. We want to let the next person know. That's just part
the
of our
idea
nature.
of trying to break the generational curses.
And so you wanted to help the kids, like, you know, that teacher had told you, you know, basically that you were becoming too invested in their lives, and you felt like, well, let me go into an area where I can be invested in their lives and take my time and do that. And so how long has it been that you've been working with children and just helping out, doing what you do?
Well, right now I'm not working with children. It's mostly, primarily adults.
With adults and the HIV.
But before that, it was pretty much children and families from the time, like I said, that I graduated all the way up until now.
Yeah.
And right now, we provide services to anybody who wants them and needs them. But it's very few kids coming in trying to get PrEP, which I'm hoping that's something that we can change, because kids have sex too.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it would be nice to be able to assist more kids with getting access to it that need it.
Yeah. Well, that's amazing what you do. And we appreciate, like we said, everything that you do in the community. But you have the L Suite going on.
Yes.
And talk about the L Suite. And when did you decide that I have to, you know, start my own business?
And go in depth about the caramel cake. I like that.
Basically, it's kind of interesting. It's like I said, food is like something that has always been something that I felt brings people together. But when I worked at NOP, what's called now NOPH.
NOPH,
and we used to have potlucks. And people used to always ask me like, well, what dessert are you bringing? And then people started buying these desserts. And I'm like, okay, all right. And so finally, right around 2012, I started selling things regularly. And a couple years after that, I just started to do it like on the side, like kind of a side hustle type thing. And it kind of morphed into its own thing and got bigger. But it's just something I really enjoy doing. I love feeding people. I love making people happy. People tend to love stuff that they're not supposed to have, sweets being one of them. Yeah. And so I just absolutely love doing it. And that's how it kind of took off. Just people requesting it and buying, you know, all kinds of different things, or saying, hey, can you make this? Or making things that people haven't had since like their great grandmother passed away or their grandmother passed away. Like, oh, you make 7-Up cakes, 7-Up pound cakes. Can you make me a 7-Up pound cake? I haven't had one in years, and I would make one. Or caramel cake or chocolate. It just kind of took off.
Do you make rum cake?
I can't hear you.
Do you make rum cake?
Yeah, actually, I do make rum cake.
Yeah.
I make it very strong, but yeah.
What's your favorite dessert to make?
My favorite dessert to make probably right now would be, it's a cake that I kind of came up with, but it's a douce cake. I like to infuse alcohol with cake as much as I can, but it's a douce cake. Basically, it's a brown sugar based cake, and the icing is a brown butter, but there's like douce infused in every part of the cake, and then I put a douce caramel sauce over it. That's probably my favorite right now.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, that does.
She is talking dirty to me.
We need about 2 of them, huh, Clyde?
Right.
I need 2. You can get a piece.
So I had asked you earlier, and I just want to ask you again, just so in case they didn't get a chance to hear. So how can someone get your lovely desserts?
Okay, well, they can message me on Instagram. They can message me on Facebook. They can call. My number's pretty much everywhere. They can text or call me to place an order.
What's your Instagram name?
Or email me to place an order. That's pretty much how I operate at this point.
What's your Instagram name?
My Instagram is _L_Suite.
And then on Facebook?
And that's Sweet,
and on Facebook, it's
SWEET.
the L Suite. That's my business page, the L Suite.
Okay.
Yeah, the other page is personal.
And it's when you spell sweet, is it SWEET or SUITE?
No, I'm sorry. It's SUITE.
Okay. So the _L_SUITE on IG. Yes. And what's your phone number? Where can we reach you by phone?
419-442-1340.
1340.
Awesome. Yes, those sound like some amazing desserts. And so with COVID, I'm sure you probably got maybe like a flux of business, right? Since you deliver?
Well, actually, in the beginning of COVID, it kind of, everything was taken away because we didn't really know how it was transmitted.
Right.
And so people were afraid, as I was, as was I.
Right.
Because you didn't know, how it could be, transmitted from one person to another. So initially, like I would say from maybe April to June, it kind of wiped everything out. But after, I think people kind of got sick of being sick of COVID and people kind of realized how it was contracted and you can't contract it through food and all that other stuff. Then it kind of went back up. My orders went back up crazy after that. So I'd say around June, July is when everything kind of blew up.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes.
Well, we definitely are excited to get you in here soon. So, as soon as we can get you in here and bring in some of those treats, because we got to test it out for you. We got to taste it out.
Absolutely. You know what? I'm going to send y'all some stuff, okay?
Yeah,
I'm going to send y'all some stuff.
Thank you.
I got another question for you now. With your soul food, are you strictly more like a caterer? Like if we call you cater us a meal or something more like that?
Yes. At this point, I'm doing primarily like catering private events as far as like full spreads are concerned. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
All right. Well, we're definitely going to put your information in the comments. We appreciate you tuning in with us. And as soon as we can get you in here, you definitely make sure you let us know.
Yes.
Any events or any, new things that you're going to pop up with, make sure you let us know and we'll definitely get you in here to promote it.
And I'm ordering a cake this weekend.
Will do. Thank y'all so much for having me.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Stay good.
Yes.
Thanks.
Thank you. Yes, and we have another guest coming up, so definitely make sure you guys keep it locked. We want to say thank you to our sponsors, Hotbox, Lima Humidop, Essential Vibes, Toledo, Mud City ENT, J. Rush Jennings, Greater New Psalmist Church, Dr. Breon Hall. Yes, so
maybe we can get him to call in and pray over the city again.
Yes, that would be a great thing.
We'll try to do that during the break.
We need to pray over this equipment in here.
Yes, we need to have him pray over our show and this community.
The connection.
Yes,
connection, Lord, the connection.
Yes, so we got much more coming up, guys. Keep it locked.
Yes.
Keep it locked.
What's going on, everybody? This is Lance Self is who I am.
And I am Arlinda Self.
And we are the Selfs, and here to present our show called Self-Explanatory.
Yes, it's our podcast presented by 419 Grind.
That name just has a ring to it. Self-Explanatory. I feel like we're about to just be explaining a bunch of shit. This is true. I feel that's what it's about to be.
Well, I think we're going to talk about a couple things. We're going to talk about marriage, of course.
Okay.
We've been married, 2 years now, right?
2 years, but been together for 8.
Right. Mm-hmm. Oh, my goodness. It's a long time.
Y'all going to ask what took so long.
What did take? You know what? We'll get there.
Self-explanatory.
We're going to talk about blended families.
Yeah.
Praying for your spouse. Gender roles. Living with family members. Cheating. Raising kids. Family upbringing. Being there for your spouse. Finances. Being a wife and a husband. Trying to be together and be individuals at the same time, which is one of the things.
It took a while.
It's taken a while, but
it
it's the fun part. We're learning that.
That's what marriage is.
It's a process.
It's a life journey.
Like
it's not an overnight thing. Yeah, because I know there's a lot of days where I'm trying to be individual. I get on your nerves because of my individual ways. I can tell you one thing for damn sure though. Definitely get on my nerves. It'd be a lot. She definitely gets on my nerves, but I love her.
I get on your nerves?
Yes, it's possible. You do a lot. What's wrong? What's the problem? What's wrong? Hey. I am Lance Self.
And I am Arlinda Self.
And this is the Self-Explanatory Podcast, presented by 419 Grind.
Listen on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and wherever podcasts are heard.
What's up, y'all? Seeing class, running lights, can't concentrate, you by my side. I can't wait, we gon' make it to the house tonight. Especially with you right here, right here. Ripping your thighs when I drive. So close that I can feel you now. You kissing all over me. Fuck around and make me crash out, I crash out.
Turn me on, and if it get any louder, we won't make it home. Luckily for you, shit, I've been riding with no panties on. Get up to the campaign, in the first seat, shit, I same page. Baby, make it come quick, like a step change. Bitch, your homeboy, come, we'll be right back. I'm with the front seat, in the back seat, give me car service like a taxi. In the Benz, the Billy, or Rover, but it don't matter, long as you. We can make all this shit. It's been a while since I ate the place.
The Rise and Grind Morning Show is on 419 The Grind.
We are back. Welcome back. We are tuned in. You are tuned in to the all-new Rise and Grind Morning Show with Leah, Renee, Shae, Clyde Green, and Jay.
Clyde Greasy.
Yes, and we have our next guest. It is our boy, Gaylon Hughes Jr.
GHJ.
How you feeling this morning?
I'm feeling fantastic.
Yes.
How about yourselves?
Yes. Credit consultant.
They told me I couldn't wear my little hoodie.
Credit consultant.
Yes, credit consultant.
And tax preparer.
Yes, ma'am.
And CEO.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, of 3E Management Solutions.
Yes.
And tax services.
That boy got titles out here.
Yes, gotta get them titles right. Okay. So yes, thank you for stopping in. We appreciate you for rising and grinding with us.
Yes.
I know your father, but this is my first time meeting you, so it's a pleasure.
If I had a nickel every time I heard that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dad.
Shout out to Pops.
Yes.
Solid dude.
Salute to the senior.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah. So tell us who you are, where you come from.
Yeah. So born and raised in Toledo, Ohio. Just a regular, normal guy, just trying to build a legacy for my family. Credit consultant at 3E Management Solutions, tax preparer at 3E Tax Company. Just trying to build a company 1 year at a time and just leave something for my kids and just build something better than my parents did.
That's beautiful.
Amazing.
You
That's
know
beautiful.
what? And I tell my son all the time, because he admired me, and just be better than me.
Yes,
If you think your dad cool, be better than me.
Yes.
My dad, and y'all obviously y'all know my father, the most non-egotistical person that you can meet. I mean, he always instilled that in us to make sure that we not that we just be better than him.
Yes,
you know, I mean,
absolutely.
You put on this world to just sit back and be stagnant. So obviously, you want your kids to be better than you, and hopefully put them up so they don't got to do the providing.
Exactly.
Right.
So
That's the goal.
Yep.
So what high school did you go to?
So I went to Central Catholic.
Okay, Central. I graduated from there too.
So so mom is
07.
12.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Awesome.
What's your zodiac sign?
Scorpio.
Yeah, me too.
There you
So we
go,
just
Shae.
there. November 2nd.
27 October.
I heard about them October. Hold on, that's what's been giving me. Y'all been giving us a little bad name. What's wrong with y'all?
So what's the difference between the October Scorpio and the November
I'll let
Scorpio?
her go first and I'll get mine.
The November ones is more seasoned.
Okay.
We crazy, but we know how to hold it. They said the October ones, y'all
They just reckless.
So I say this: we don't have a middle ground. Like it's either 0 or 100.
No gray area, black or white. We get that. I got that. Yes,
it's not
everything.
just with your attitude. Literally,
it's everything. So
0 to 100 real quick.
Either we gonna be cool or we gonna be
too much.
That's what's up.
So yeah, I mean that's pretty much it.
So you went to Central Catholic. So parents been making sure you had a good education from day one.
Yeah, man, they did. I went to St. John's too, from my 7th grade to my freshman year of high school as well. So I didn't like the all boys thing.
Of course
not just for just seeing girls and whatnot, but just the environment. It was too masculine for me. So just too much strong energy. Yeah, too much energy. So you know when you get around women, it relaxes you more, gets you to open up in your personality and whatnot. So definitely helped me out, and now I'm here.
Yes. Yep. So when you graduated, you said you graduated in 2007? 2012. So what did you do when you graduated? Did you try college out or?
Yeah, most definitely. I tried several colleges out. University of Cincinnati, University of Toledo. Yep.
Wow.
I went to Owens Community College. I mean, I went to 7 colleges.
Oh,
I went through those phases. You know, the young and dumb, get drunk,
trying to figure it out.
Yes.
And then also just building up to see actually what I wanted to do in my life. And I just came to one point. I just didn't want to go to school. And then it's a wholly separate conversation. But I just start to learn that the school system is set to be 90 to 95% to be an employee instead of a CEO. And then, I mean, obviously, I know who my parents are. Just trying to fight that for so long. I'm like, you know what? It's in my blood. Why not just go after it?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you decided school wasn't for me. I want to get out here and do my own thing. And is that what led you into becoming a credit consultant?
Yeah. So
what led you in that direction?
Yeah. So I was actually, when I was going to the University of Cincinnati in 2018, 2019-ish, I was in Florence, Kentucky. Is where I moved to just to try to get to a different job field and whatnot, and I ended up being a Verizon sales consultant, just selling phones, electronics, and whatever the case may be. And I had a good grip in that. Florence, Kentucky, the store I was at, it's the #1 store in Verizon's country, and I was the number 45th or 44th salesman in the U.S.
Oh wow!
So and I had the #1 salesman inside the store with me, so he was teaching me and everything.
Yeah.
And I started to have a passion for sales and just that controlling your own income.
Yeah.
And after seeing that, I was like, man, this is powerful. Like I get to do this and do that, but working 50 to 60 hours a week, and
comes a lot.
You start to see them taxes come out your check.
Yeah. You're like, hold on, wait.
This ain't adding up. They tax you a little higher with the commission, right?
Yeah, it's just like, and I'm not nowhere near the numbers guy, but my tax my commission checks would be anywhere from $4,000 to $5,000. You can bring home 25 to 2,500. So I'm Uncle Sam's man. Listen,
all up in you.
I mean, that's what it is. The more money you make, the more they take.
That's crazy.
So fast forward, I basically ended up running across a guy named Jay Morrison. He's a real estate entrepreneur out of Atlanta. He runs with, the biggest of biggest. And he has a curriculum called RBC. It's real estate, business, and credit. Basically, they teach over those topics and then educating you and your family just to build a legacy in between those three subjects. And I got attached to credit, and I just took a leap and opened my own credit repair company. So
now, I know some people that end up getting into the credit. Their credit was terrible. Now, was yours shot?
I thought you were about to go a whole nother way. But we can talk about that too. Okay. But not. So now that in hindsight, no, it wasn't that shot. But I did. So I had a couple auto leases. Not being educated on interest rates. Just going to get cars off the lot with no down payment. You paying $1,000 and $1,200 for a car that you really can't afford at 21, 22.
Right.
So I had them days, but for the most part, no, my credit wasn't that bad. But what I could have leveraged it with at that time to now, I hit myself in the head every day. Like, oh my God, man, I could have been a millionaire right now if I knew what I knew.
Right.
Listen, but you caught it fast enough.
Most definitely, still babies. I try to throw that word baby out loud as long as I can.
What's in our community with credit repair? What's one of the biggest myths about credit repair that people tend to shoot to you as an excuse?
From a consumer point or from a business?
From my point of view, are you trying to fix my credit? What's the biggest excuse or myth that I would get? Yeah,
that were scammers, especially in our community, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you this too. There are people who do scam. There are credit repair owners and people who do credit repair for side hustles as scamming. They'll get your money, say they'll promise you they're going to fix your credit within a 6-month time frame, and you might talk to them 1 or 2 times out of that 6 months. But what I tell people is this. One of the biggest mantras that I live by is, who do you listen to? A lot of people can show things, and a lot of people can say things that they do something in their industry. Right. But what are your clients saying? What are your business representatives? What is your brand? Just exactly. proof of concept. Yeah. So, I post on my story every day, all day. You can go on my story right now. A client just seen a 197-point increase within 2 weeks of just us doing work.
And you said your number is what?
We gonna get all of that.
Yeah, we gonna get all of that.
And I wasn't saying that to be braggadocious, but more so of just comparing the two. You have people who are experts in what they do, and then who actually care about the craft itself, and then you have people who are into it for $1. And if you went for $1, the proof will always be
more or less like what we do. Your passion pays.
Absolutely. Yep. So. Yep.
Well, that's what's up.
So do you have like a program set up?
Yeah, so we have several products. Personal credit, business credit funding, and then we also have credit repair services. Our credit repair services, obviously, that's the biggest one. We guarantee to clean your credit report within the 14 to 90 day period. Within 30 days, if we don't prove any results, we guarantee your money back. And what we do is we basically just send out, the normal dispute letters. But with the strategies that we have, I have a couple mentors in my corner. Big multi-millionaire people.
They done taught you the game,
just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
So they've teaching me strategies to where what a lot of credit repair companies are using, and then what the 5% of people are really using who are succeeding in the industry. So, and again, credit repair is credit repair, but when you have a mentor who's really teaching you what they know, it changes a lot of things, and especially in clients' results as well.
That's what's up.
Does everybody price pretty much be the same? Like, is it down payment then a monthly payment, or does it kind of just depend on what's all on your credit?
So no, it's a one for credit repair. It's a one pricing, one pricing fit. So it's $250 per month, and then it's for a 3-month period. If, like I said, if we don't guarantee you results within the 30-day period, we guarantee your money back, and then we still give you a personalized credit building game plan for 2 to 3 years, to where you can build your credit score, and there's certain data points that you want to have, whether you're trying to get it approved for personal credit funding or business credit funding. And nowadays, man, our company specifically, we're not into the whole credit repair thing. Credit repair, you can go to anybody to get that. that. We're more of a financial strategist type of company. So where we guarantee that long as you follow our game plan that we have for you for those 2 to 3 years, we've seen clients get anywhere from $25,000 to $45,000 in funding within 30 days. So you just have to be patient with the process and also just trust us with what we're trying to do with your credit.
Where are you located?
So we do mostly everything virtually,
okay.
But I do have an office at 1017 West Sylvania Avenue, Toledo, Ohio. So, yep.
Now, most people may be listening and wondering, okay, that sounds all great and dandy, but for $250 a month, like, what is you really about to do for me? So what do you say to those people?
Yeah, so like I said, the guarantee alone, I mean, if you dealt with any credit repair company, it's a lot of companies that don't even think about guaranteeing your money. Once they get their one-time charge fee, they're gone. They'll say they're doing work for you, and that's that. With us, we want to show, like he said, proof of concept. So within those 30 days, if you see results, you do. If not, then we'll move right on, and then we'll still give you resources that you can go to even get the credit repair results that we may even got you. Secondly, you said that what can we provide for you? We're cleaning everything such as collection accounts, bankruptcies, evictions, you name it, student loans.
Making all that go away.
Yeah, most
like
definitely.
it was never there.
Most definitely.
Okay.
And just to put that as one emphasis point, I think she touched on a little bit. One thing we hear a lot is, do collection accounts come back? With us, no, because the reason is we put in a special strategy with it's called the CFPB. It's the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. Once you put in a complaint towards that company that you're actually filing for that collection account, once you put that complaint in, they no longer can come after you for that debt. And once we put that strategy in and send a dispute letter at the same time, they won't come back and come get you. So, and then in addition against to that, the credit repair game plan, we also provide you with that personalized credit building game plan. And what that includes is we give you access to our secret creditors list, which we give you up to $250,000 in funding with the lenders that we have. And then on top of that, we give you at least 3 to 5 personal credit cards that you can get approved for, as long as you hit the data points that we orchestrate for you at the beginning of the process. And those credit cards get you anywhere from $25,000 to $75,000 in funding. So to answer your question, we're just not a credit repair company. I'm not gonna say I don't like that, but it's just the normal stigma that we have for regular credit repair companies. We're more of a financial strategy company.
That's
okay.
what's up.
I like that. So when someone, comes to you and they want to get involved in your program and they pay this money, you say 30 days, you'll see a difference, or you may not see a difference. What are some cases where, you've had clients and you couldn't help them? And
so I was going to say, it's
very rare.
I would say out of the 400 or 420 clients that we had in the past 6 months, probably 1 or 2. And the only reason why it was 1 or 2 is because they didn't provide us with the proper paperwork that we needed to send out, like the dispute letters that you were referring to. Some people have old driver's license IDs that don't have matching up bills. So with not being able to send those documents with your dispute letters, the credit bureaus are going to throw your letters out because you can't verify who you are. But you have those stubborn people when they're like, no, I'm not getting a new driver's license. No, I'm not about to do anything.
They want their money back.
Exactly.
Right.
So we don't argue with people.
Right.
We still provide a service. If they don't want it, cool. If it doesn't produce anything, we give money right back and keep moving. We're here to make a change, not necessarily chase a dollar. So
absolutely.
That's good.
So when you talk about these dispute letters, is that something that you guys do for your clients, or do your clients have to send out their own dispute letters? How does that work?
No, so we complete the entire process for you. Literally, as soon as you pay us, we ask for personal documents from you. And once we get those personal documents from you, we have a consultation, tell you what's on your credit report, how we can clear it, and what's the game plan for the next 2 to 3 years. And then also, once we're done with that, you pretty much just sit back. You don't do anything. You don't send off letters. You don't speak to the credit bureaus at all. We handle everything on your behalf. So.
Now I heard you say for 2 to 3 years. Would you be paying $250 for 2 to 3 years, or just for 3?
Not.
You just pay it 3 times for 3 months.
So you up to 3 months. We say just to be on the safe side. We like to underachieve, and if we over deliver, that's cool.
Right.
So yes, up to 3 months you pay the $250, but that 2 to 3 year game plan, we're more about education. Like I said, we're more of a financial strategy company. So the whole thing of giving you that 2 to 3 year game plan, we want you to pass it to your kids. We want you to pass it to your cousin, your aunt, or whoever the case may be, because now that you know what we not only going to repair your credit, we're going to teach you how to repair credit on your own, so you don't have to come back to pay that $250 again, which a lot of companies don't do because their people are so afraid to come to the table and let other people eat. And when you give that game out, it's like now most people think of the mindset of, okay, they're going to take my company away or they're going to take things away. No, we're going to teach you the education. Not only that, you're going to be able to pass it to your kids and then go from there.
That's what's up.
Now, do you guys offer any sort of programs for people who are saying, like, I mean, that sounds great. Like, I would love to do that. I would love to work on that, but I don't got $250 extra a month.
Most definitely. We do sales all the time. I mean, 50% off. I mean, so $130 and whatnot. And I'll tell you one thing about that. And I'm going to say this one statistic. Our people have a consumer spending habit of $3 trillion. I repeat that. We have a circulation of $3 trillion in our community. So oftentimes when I hear that, it's all about priorities. I know what a pair of Air Jordans cost. I know what a Gucci Louis bag costs. So when you come to that, we got to often stop for people, not only saying that you can't afford our services, but discounting Black entrepreneurs. The problem is we can go to these big white corporations and go spend X amount of dollars per month, but when you have a small business owner that has proven concept and have shown you that the value of our services at the price point that we give it to you, it's one thing that if you can afford it, but don't come in my DM and go, listen, can I get a discount?
Yeah.
No, this is not that. No. Just as how you look at that iPhone. Right. So just like that iPhone that you probably got insurance for, that you make sure you stay up to date on, what's the difference between having a credit repair and making sure your financial legacy is built in place from an expert who can provide you that?
Right. Absolutely. And it's an investment in yourself.
Yeah.
So why would you not want to put it into yourself?
That's the biggest thing. I pride ourselves on education. You know, money comes, it's a byproduct of educating yourself. So when you educate yourself, the money will always come. And I tell people that all the time. You give me $250 right now, you about to go make tens of $1,000 after that, because you know how to leverage credit. And with you knowing how to leverage credit, just for example, how you say what we provide, we can get, if you come spend $250 with us when we repair your credit, we can get you 5 credit cards with 1 inquiry on your report.
Wow.
Why would you not want to do that?
5 credit cards with 1 inquiry.
And what would the limits? What would the limits range from?
We've seen anywhere from as low as $15,000 all the way up to $75,000.
As low as $15,000.
That's like starting off.
Right.
A credit card of $15,000.
Absolutely. So
you said your number what?
So like I said, listen, we always say, man, the $250, man, that's pennies on a dollar to what we provide. So I always just tell people, just think of a self-investment, and once you see the actual what we provide for you, you'll understand why we did that.
Yes.
So,
that's most definitely.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah. And it sounds like a great program. So definitely let the listeners and viewers know one more time where they can find you.
Yeah, so
phone number, address, all of that. Social media.
So we have my personal information, which is Gaylon Hughes Jr. on all social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. And then our company is 3E Management Solutions at all social media handles, only Facebook and Instagram for the company. And then as far as our address, that's 1017 West Sylvania Avenue.
But most of your stuff is virtual, you say?
Yeah, I mean, with COVID going on, we got Zoom set up and all of those things. And then, our phone number is going to be, let's just get my business phone number. I always forget that toll-free number. 419-340-5872. And then if you are looking for the company's number, that's going to be 800-484-6797.
Now you have a team that you work with, or this is just you?
No, So me and my wife, we do most of the handling.
Shout out to the wife.
Yes. What's her name?
Danielle Hughes.
Shout out to Danielle, the queen.
That ought to say something. She gonna kick you.
So it's her, and then we also have an assistant as well who help us with phone handling and communication for sure.
What's their name?
So his name is going to be Ryan Powell.
Yeah, shout out to Ryan. Definitely.
You said 800-484.
6797.
6797.
Yes, sir.
All these numbers.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Well, definitely thank you for stopping in because this is all great information.
Yes,
and, you know, we definitely have to make sure that we, like you said, as a community, start investing in ourselves and being responsible with what we have because, you know, $250 may seem like a lot of money, but yes, we all spend money, you know, on things that aren't gonna, you know, help us in the future. So, you know, it's about prioritizing and, you know, managing your money, and it starts with something like this just to, you know, kind of get the ball running, rolling, and get yourself on the right track.
Yeah, and that $250 is it's a bigger picture than the $250.
Absolutely.
And let me break it. Let me just drop a jewel for them before we get up here.
Drop some gems.
So most of the time we go to a 4-year college. We spend anywhere from $30,000 to $40,000. If you do the math, that's $160,000. Most of our people don't have that money to spend on an education unless you are privileged enough, and God bless the people who were. So I'll put this in perspective. You go spend $160,000 to be first off in school with student loan debt with interest rates that's gonna rise at probably another 7 to 10%. So that just put another $20,000. Now you on $180K. You come to an expertise or a credit repair company like 3E Management Solutions to where we repair your credit for $250. Let's just say $750 for 3 months, or $750 max for 3 months. Not only will you be working at a job that you have no control over, and also working at a company that really doesn't care about you, but also are not going to put you in financial position that's that your credit education will. And what I mean by that is this: that same $160,000 that you're about to spend with that company and with that school is nothing compared to the $250 that you will spend with us. And I'll break it down this way: most small businesses go out of business for one reason, and that's because of funding. If you mean to tell me that you can't sit down for 2 to 3 months and spend anywhere from $500 to $750 max, and on top of that, we give you access to $25,000 to $75,000 guaranteed to start your own business. If that doesn't motivate you, alone, I don't guarantee. If you, long as you hit this long as you hit the data points of what we have as far as your personalized game plan, I don't understand what even the conversation is. And the reason why I put it so bluntly is this: we always go ahead and say, we don't have this, we don't have that, but we have one thing, that's these cell phones. We have education, we have YouTube, we have iBook University, whatever you want to name. So the reason why I do that comparison is because if you don't push yourself forward to educate yourself, you would never get in position. And what I mean by that is self-education will get you a fortune.
Right.
Book education will only get you a portion. You can't name
Say that again.
Self-education will get you a fortune. Formal education and book education will only get you a portion.
Hold on. Bomb.
So I say all that to say financial education will always outweigh book education because they are teaching you things that have been in place for the last 30 to 40 years. Financial education updates every day, and once you invest in yourself, you'll see the results.
I got one more question. What do you say to the person with the hustler mentality that got a pocket full of money and say he don't need no credit?
Oh, that's the best ones to go to, because I get so that same $50,000 ain't go in your pocket. Go to a loan officer and see if you can buy that house.
Because you don't got no paper trail. Right?
Yeah. Let's go run that credit report.
Right. So
it's a blank credit report. No, man, we need to see something as far as paper trail.
Right.
We need to see something as far as an LLC. Do you have an EIN number? Where did you get that $50,000 from?
It ain't me, bro. I started sweating.
But you know why I got so passionate? Because you don't know how many cousins, uncles.
I feel you. And that's why I asked the question.
They will look at somebody like myself or somebody that'll try to educate them and go, yeah, I got this $50,000, but what you doing with it?
Right.
I mean, the dollar goes on every day. I mean, if you don't know if you heard of cryptocurrency, all those things. It's depreciating every single day, because if you got $50,000 to spend on Gucci, that's cool, but what do you have to actually appreciate in your pocket and through your credit?
Yeah.
So
okay then.
Man, my man spitting knowledge over here.
Sorry.
This has been a great conversation.
Because we need to hear that.
Yes, absolutely.
It's a lot of young cats taking pictures with big wads of money, but like you said, you don't got no paper trail. That money don't mean nothing.
And not only that, the IRS is about one phone call away.
Right. And they want to know about about that paper trail.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, so I'll just say thank you guys for having me.
We
appreciate you for coming. Yes.
Thank you for dropping in. And I'm not surprised to see, that Gaylon has raised a great, awesome man. And, you were definitely doing your thing. So shout out to you and your wife. Keep doing what you're doing. And you guys, for everybody watching and listening, all the information will be in the comments. Definitely get with our boy if you want to get your financial life together. Because they are not just a credit company. They are officing
more than that.
Yes, much more than that. So
credit is very serious.
3E University. Yes, that is.
Yes. So shout out to 3E Management Solutions and Tax Services. Shout out to you and your beautiful wife. And thank you for coming in once more. So thank you guys for tuning in to a show. For the show, we got to get Shae's affirmation before we go anywhere because I love when you give us your affirmation. It sends us on a positive note. And so since you're here, we got to let you hear the affirmation.
It's a very positive Friday. I appreciate that information.
Yes. It's short and simple, but it always gives you the point.
Run it.
Yes. In religion, we call it spirit. In astrology, we call it alignment. In science, we call it energy. In the streets, we call it vibes. All I'm saying is trust it. Trust your journey. Trust the process. Stay committed to your progress and enjoy the beauty that's coming.
All right. I love that.
Stay on the path.
Yes.
Stay on the path.
Got to trust the process.
Yes.
Trust the
process. It's just a line, like I just said. All my messages always go from our guests.
And people got to understand, too, like, it took a process for you to mess your credit up.
Yeah.
So it's not just going to fix overnight. You got to go through the same process.
Man, you can't put yourself in $200,000 a day and expect a guy like myself from Rockingham and Cherry Street.
You said most of us going to be sweet.
What happened in 14 days? Man,
trust the process.
Man, you got to trust the process, man.
I spent $250, man. You better tell me something.
You talk about problems, boy. You ain't clear that credit in 30 days? Oh, my God.
Listen.
Phone won't stop ringing.
Well, it's Friday. What does everybody have up for the weekend?
I'm tuning into that Studio B.
You better.
Tomorrow morning.
That's what I'm going to be Saturday
And the video show tonight with Talaia.
Yeah. In the house. Is it supposed to snow this weekend? You said some snow coming?
Yes, on Sunday. On Sunday, the snow is coming.
I'm so over it.
Me too.
Yeah, don't be over it because it's coming. Oh, no, I'm sorry, not Sunday, Monday. Monday, we're going to get 40% chance more snow.
For the weekend.
So, at least for the weekend, we'll be straight. We got some clear roads. We're going to be good.
You can rinse the salt off your car.
Yeah, you can get your car washed.
For a day.
Out here feeling fresh.
I did that last weekend. My wife was like, "You are stupid. Why are you getting the car washed?"
I got the monthly pass, so I'm gonna watch it every chance I get.
Take advantage of it.
I want to say shout out to my boy Ryan and Scooby and all of them over there at the Evolution Beats and Eats every Sunday brunch. 12 to 4. Awesome. Oh my God, the menu is amazing. So I'm probably going to be there this Sunday.
Them Red Velvets is calling my name. Yes. I may have to join you.
Yeah. So I want to say thank you to our sponsors one more time. Hot Box. Yes. Slime and Humadop.
Yes.
Essential Vibes. Toledo. Mud City ENT.
Yes.
J. Rush Jennings. Greater New Psalmist Church and Dr. Breon Hall.
Woo. We on fire.
And if you would like to become a sponsor of the all new morning show, make sure you send that info to Rise and Grind at the 419 Grind, and 3E Management Services can become a new sponsor of the On the Rise and Grind Morning Show.
And we matching sponsorships up to $1,000, so you get a good sponsorship for the shit.
Yes.
We have sales too.
We changing lives too.
And make sure you go over to our website, the419grind.com. You can check out me, Shae, and Clyde's blogs. You can check out our photo gallery. You can upload your music and your music videos.
Better upload the videos if you want them on my video show.
Voting was restart tonight at 10 o'clock.
Okay. You can start voting again for next week's countdown.
But you can upload videos anytime.
Yes, and you can upload your videos at any time. So definitely check out our website. And next week we got a whole new another lineup. We got our boy Dre McCullum coming in for a guest to be a guest co-host on Monday. Yes.
Monday we got Rob Pasker, we got Rob
Pasker and Dre P coming in.
Triple threat.
Yes. So we got a triple threat Monday. So you guys have a great weekend and make sure you are bright-eyed and bushy-tailed on Monday morning to rise and grind with us. Be safe this weekend.
No trouble this weekend. Goons, give us a break. The Goons gave us a little break last weekend. Give us another break.
We were supposed to have Dr. Hall call in. Goodness. Hey. Well, let's say a prayer over the city real quick, you guys.
Okay. You gonna take it to
Pastor Leah?
Wait a minute. Might as well,
you know?
Music?
I know how to talk to you.
That's some prayer music.
You know, the music is messed up right now.
Just need a tambourine.
Yeah.
Or just an old hum.
Or just silence.
Okay. Exactly. That's right.
Well, dear Heavenly Father, we just ask that you touch each and every one of us. We want to thank you for waking us all up to see another beautiful day, for allowing us to live our dreams and live your purpose in life. And we ask that you continue to work in us, help us to be a blessing to others, help us to be a positive spirit, and just help us to be the best versions of ourselves that we can be. We want to bless the city, hope the city stays safe through the weekend, and we want to bless all of our listeners and viewers. And we thank everyone, and we thank you, Lord. Amen.
Amen. Yes. That's a powerful prayer.
Hallelujah. Thank you.
Hallelujah.
Yes. So everybody have a great weekend. Yes. And like me and Shae always say, until next time.
This is another 419 Grind exclusive.
Welcome to Financial Fridays at the 419 Grind Studio. My name is Victor J. Coleman Jr., also known as the Doctor of Finance. Today's topic, make money, not war. Why do I say make money, not war? So many times I get people who call me and ask me for creative ways that they can get money. They often tell me they don't have the money to invest. So let's look at this t-shirt, for example. You could order a few hundred t-shirts, but let's say you don't have enough. So you have enough to order maybe 50 t-shirts. This t-shirt probably run you about $5 per shirt. Now you've got that shirt in hand. What do? Go online and offer it. Sell it to people. $20 a shirt. What do you do with that money? Take the money you made and order 100 more shirts. Do the same thing. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. I don't understand why we're struggling to come up with hustlers, but yet we tell the world that we're hustlers. Make money, not war. It's something as simple as a t-shirt that will change your life, that will change your financial situation. Another way that I make money is I don't kick around my profits. I invest in the kicks. As you can see, this shoe here I bought from Marshall's just the other day. Went online and found how much it was worth while I was sitting in the store. Paid $60 for it. It's selling for as much as $175. So I simply am going to put it on the marketplace for $125. What does that mean? I just made profit. I'll rinse and repeat. I'll go to Marshall's, Target, TJ Maxx, somewhere, find something on clearance, deep discount, buy it, flip it, make money, not war. So today's topic is simply being creative in how we make money. Don't let yourself get down because you're in between jobs or you're low on funds. Stop wasting your money eating out. Stop wasting your money drinking. Stop wasting your money smoking and partying, and put your money to use for you. Being financially free will take you to the next level, and it's something as simple as a t-shirt or a pair of shoes can do it for you. It has worked for me, it's worked for my business partner, and I know it'll work for you, but you gotta trust and believe. Listen, my name is Victor J. Coleman Jr., again, also known as the Doctor of Finance. For more tips and tricks like these, send me a text, 419-909-6196, or follow us on all social media sites at the 419 Grind. Remember, make money, not war.